Hi everybody, welcome back. I am Xiaofei. This is my channel. Today we're camping at beautiful South River near Utah Bulo, Ilan, Nan'ao County. In my videos, I have a lot of different products and equipment that I use. Many people ask me if I bought it or if the brand gave it to me. People always say, oh, you're a YouTuber, you must get a lot of stuff for free. Well, that's kind of true. So in this video, I will show you some of the different stuff that companies have sent me. Although they gave me this stuff for free, this is not a sponsored video. I do not have any monetary connection to these companies. First off, safety. Black Diamond was kind enough to send me these very nice helmets, and they sent me 4 of them. These are their Vector helmets. They're very nice and they are very light. One step above that though is the Vapor helmet, which is even lighter. This helmet is 185 grams, which is amazing for an avalanche class helmet. You can see that they achieved that by having this kind of structural lattice in the side, all of these triangle shapes which add a lot of support but can still reduce weight. So I'm very happy to have these. Thanks a lot, Black Diamond. Next up, we have King Tony's tool. Now, when King Tony contacted me and they said they were gonna send me a ratchet set, I envisioned something much bigger than this. I kind of laughed at it when I saw it because you can see the ratchet handle is very, very tiny, and if you want to turn something tight, you are just not gonna get a lot of torque with something this small. So I didn't really know what to do with it, so I just stuck it in the front of my car. Later, I found out that this is the tool set that I use most often. And the reason is because it is so small that I always have it accessible right there in the front, where my big tools and my long, heavy ratchet set is in the back in the drawer, and I have to go back there and open it up. And about 90% of the time, it's something small that you need to unscrew, and you get enough torque and strength out of the 1/4-inch ratchet. And because it has all of the different items here, like the star screws and hex screws, and it has ratchets from 4 all the way up to 14. Also, one advantage of being small is you can kind of get into those really crazy spaces, so if you have to lie on your back and go up and do that to turn it, it's nice to have something small. Thanks a lot, King Tony. This was actually very, very useful. I use it quite often. They also sent me this light. It's magnetic. I can just stick it onto the side of my car or anything else that's made of metal, so that's very useful. They also sent me this headlamp, which I like very much because it charges with USB. It's flash proof, so a little bit of rain won't hurt it. Black Diamond also sent me one. You see the difference between these two is the size. So this one uses the rechargeable battery inside, and this one uses AAA batteries. So this one is from Black Diamond, which I use for hiking, and this one is from King Tony, which I use around camp because I can recharge it. Next up is from Insta360. They actually sent me 2 cameras, and they come in very nice cases. One thing I really like about the Insta360 series is that no matter what it is, they have a nice protective case for it. This is the Insta360 One X. You have seen it in a few videos already. It can go on very, very long poles, which can be made invisible, and so it's quite cool and quite a neat thing. I used it when I was riding my scooter and talking about the state of America during the pandemic. A lot of people were asking me questions saying, how did you film it? Was it a drone? No, that was the Insta360 One X on a pole. And the way I attached it to my body while I was driving on the scooter was I used this belt that they gave me. And so you can wrap this around your body, tighten it like so, and here has a tripod mount. So then you can take your selfie stick, put it there, and you can either walk and use it, or in my case, I was using a scooter, which was very fun. They also sent me their most recent camera, the Insta360 One R. This one's quite neat because it can be an action camera or a 360 camera, and it's already waterproof down to 5 meters without needing a case, which is very, very, very useful for me because I am getting things wet all the time. Because it's modular, you stick it together like this, and this is an excellent auxiliary camera for the DSLR I use as my main camera, and I can use it anytime I go in the water or in wet spaces and I need to put that in my bag, or also for capture beautiful 360 videos, which are very fun for action. Sometimes in the action shots, because things are moving too quickly, if you go like this then you're going to blur the shot or you're going to miss it. So the advantage of 360, even though we export it into 16:9, is that when things are moving across the frame, then we still can capture it. One advantage of having this screen as removable, now it is in regular mode, but I can also open it up, flip it around, there we go. Now I can use it in selfie mode and look at the screen when I am recording. What up? To use it in 360 mode, we just take out the 4K module, pop in the 360 module. See, it has a camera on both sides. And now we are recording in 360, and it's already waterproof at its own, down to 5 meters. I'm gonna take out my microphone, because this will get wet. So really you should be using it on a selfie stick because my hand is, going to be a big thing in the way for 360, but you get a look at how it works. Oh, wet. I worry about my microphone. Oh. Woo! I probably should have done that one last. Also, like I mentioned before, everything they have comes in a nice case with protective things, and they gave me other cases like the dive case and just a regular case, which is very, very useful. And they came with all of these bags to protect them. These ones here are okay to touch with my wet hand. This is a water-resistant power bank from ADATA and also a water-resistant 1 terabyte hard drive. Speaking of waterproof stuff, this Pelican case is from Vidafun. And inside I put my drone and my DSLR, and that way I am not worried no matter what happens. They're going to stay safe both from vibration from when we're driving and also from water if this case ever gets into the water. I also have a waterproof bag from Stream Trail. I like this bag because the fabric here and at the top is different, which makes this much easier to roll up like that. And then we can close it, and it has a fair amount of padding right here on the back. This one is their 35-liter splash defender, but in some of my videos you also see the 40 and I believe the 25, but my favorite is right here, is the 35. Another bag that I'm giving is this one from Hancor, and this is quite possibly the best bag I have ever used. Inside is basically just a net. It's dirty because I've been using it, but the water can just run right through here. It's empty, but there are aluminum frame here, a very nice light aluminum frame. So this bag is very, very light, but it's also very, very strong, and it has the same kind of adjustment and support system that you would get in like a high mountain hiking backpack. What that means is that I can put a lot of weight in it. For the Stream Trail here, it's very comfortable, up to like 7-8 kilos. If you're going to go on a long hike with your tent or cooking equipment in there, it's not going to have enough support because it's not a hiking bag. It doesn't have this kind of peg here. So for light loads, this is very nice. For heavy loads, I really enjoy this. And as you can see, it's just empty inside. So the way you waterproof your stuff is you can use waterproof bags like this. I like to double bag everything. So if I have my electronics and stuff, I'll put in one waterproof bag, and I'll put this waterproof bag in another waterproof bag, and roll this up, close it, and then roll this up, close it, and then put this inside here. This one is a 30-liter bag, but I believe this one can hold up to 60 liters. It can extend quite far out, and it just has so many different ways to latch things and attach things, and because it has so much support, you can put heavy things on it. I put the stuff I need to keep waterproof in those waterproof bags, put them inside, and then on the side of this bag is where I put my water bottle or ropes, or things that don't matter if they get wet, also trash that I pick out of the river, bottles and stuff, I'll just put them in the side next to the waterproof bag. So thank you very much, Hancor. I love your bag. It's a very, very fantastic bag. I recommend this to people. Next up is this gas from Woosa. I don't know quite much to say about it because inside is propane, which is a very standardized product, but I like that it is coming from a Taiwanese company, and this is something that I use very often every time I cook. I'm using this stuff. So thank you very much, Wusa, for sending it to me. I have the big cans, which I like to use in the van, and also the smaller cans, which I take with me if I am hiking. Propane, not the butane, it means that they work very well at high elevation. Also, I just hide some in the car as like a, emergency. If I ever run out of gas, I know I have an extra hidden one somewhere. Not everything was given to me by companies. Sometimes fans send me stuff too, like this very nice stainless steel crock pot, which I cook with. Just throw this in the fire directly. So thank you very much for that. And also, I have been given a kayak in this video here. I filmed with my Coco talking about his quarantine experience. That kayak was given to me by a fan. So thank you very much, sir, for that. I enjoy it very much. I'd also like to give a shout out to Aqua Bear, the party float, or as I like to call it, the party diaper. I don't have them with me today, but I do use them very much in the river. They are a lot of fun. You can see them in this video and that video and this video. I've just been using them all over the place. They are quite enjoyable. Also want to give a shout out to Insta360 for the sunglasses, which you can see in this video here. I really like them. They're stylish and they block the UV. They're small, so I forgot them at home. They're not in the van today, but I do like those. Shout out to Insta360. Thanks for the glasses. This is only the stuff I use. I have been sent more items, but if it wasn't useful or I didn't think the quality was good, or maybe it was great and I just didn't know how to use it, then it didn't end up in the van. So what you see here is the good stuff that I want with me on every trip. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this stuff or what you take on your trips when you go van camping or you go hiking up in the mountains or river tracing. I'd love to hear the stuff that you think works best. So thanks a lot. And if there's any brands who want to send me more stuff, I have put an address down at the bottom where I can receive things. Thank you so much, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.